It was difficult for people who came originally from India, Pakistan in early 60s, 62, 63. It was very, very difficult to settle. I came by myself, and you wouldn't believe it, I came by ship all the way from Karachi to Liverpool. It took nearly 18 to 20 odd days. Your mom is there, your father is here, you always miss your home, and you cry every night. Only the men was here. So wherever we go, even the school friends, they have no mothers, only fathers. Just before my time, they started playing cricket, and then they registered in Dewsbury District League in 1961. I think in 1961, 62. 62 they registered from bottom of the league, and there was Asian, Indians mostly. That's the reason Indian Muslim who came over here from India, Pakistan, mostly from India. So they built a team, they registered a team called Bartley Muslims. And that's the second team called Indian Muslims. Indian Muslim, they started in 1963. But that's the only two team was the Asian team playing in more or less whole Yorkshire. And I discussed with Mr. Riddleston, he was the chairman of Dewsbury District League, and I said to Mr. Riddleston, why don't we play Sunday? And he lost his top. He couldn't believe it. He says, Solly, Sunday is for the church. Don't ever mention playing sports or cricket on Sunday. I remember when I was at school, on school holidays, I got a job. And I remember my mother gave me some Indian food. And on my lunchtime, I warm up curry in a kitchen. And when I warm the curries, I can see there was 30, 40 people were sitting in the canteen. When I turned around, there was all left because smell of the curry. Next day, the foreman, I still remember his name, Phillips, he called me, he says, I'm sorry, I have to send you home. You're not going to work here. And I asked him why my work is not good enough. He says, no, because the staff who works here, they don't like the smell of your food. So he says, either you eat our food, fish and chips, or you don't come to work tomorrow. I was captain of Crossbank Muslim, and we were playing Netherton cricket clubs, and we were top of the table. And once we were all out for 36, and lunchtime the chap came to me, he says, match will be finished in 2 or 3 overs. And I said to him, well, we got 36, you have to score 36. And I gone and told my bowlers, I says, try your level best, see what can you do. And I still remember the two bowlers, Ibrahim Bam and Ahmed Kayat. We bowled them out for 1 run. I played with all the test players, Imran and Javed and Iqbal Qasim and Sachin Tendulkar and Gavaskar and all the big cricketers. I played with them a benefit match or friendly match or against each other. When Yorkshire decided to break the rule, so they signed Australian, McDermott, to come and play for Yorkshire. And unfortunately, within a few days, he pulled out. He announced that he is injured. So soon as I find out, I rang Yorkshire. And I says, if Australian is not coming and you change your rule, is any chance I can introduce an Indian or Pakistani cricketer who come and play for Yorkshire? They says, let me think about it and we'll come back to you. So I said, there's nothing to think about it. You change the rules. Now you already invite Australian and he's not available. Can I introduce any of them? So he says, come and talk to us. So I went there and I said, what are you looking for? He says, actually, we were looking for bowler, but now we think we need a batsman. So I said, well, why not Javed Miandad or Sachin Tendulkar? 1 or 2 people didn't like it, but I said, well, if that's the rule of the game, so you should give me a chance. So I says, this is who you got in mind. I says, Sachin Tendulkar. He was playing in Australia. So I rang him and I says, listen, I want you to come and play for Yorkshire. You will be the first Asian ever to play for Yorkshire. So that's the reason he came and played for Yorkshire.